I want to get your reaction, not to the stock moves, we're going to get to the stock moves, but just to the announcements. I think the big question is, do you think these announcements, are these going to lead to a re-spark of the upgrade cycle for iPhones? Is it going to lead people to go out and buy more iPhones?
I don't think we're going to see a rush to buy more iPhones. The reality is that Apple was already doing a lot of this AI stuff. They announced the password piece of it. It's a separate app for something that has been baked into Apple's OS for quite a while. And so the reality is that while this certainly shows that they are aware of, as they're calling it, Apple intelligence, the rest of us call it AI, it doesn't really represent this massive leap forward, either technologically or in terms of what you need from a device at this point. And that's not a bad thing. Apple's been doing AI, and now they just really want to make sure that they're doing AI.
Okay, fair enough. I want to talk to you about the stock moves now. Jim Cramer on Mad Money, he talked a little bit about what he thought led to the initial sell-off and then the big rally yesterday. Take a listen. I want to get your reaction.
Was yesterday's reaction not conventional wisdom, but conventional stupidity at work? I think so. You know why? Because we found out today that what mattered to the consumer the whole time was one gigantic question, and that's what mattered to the stock, too. Will I have to upgrade?
All right, so again, we already kind of tackled the idea of whether this is going to lead to people buying more iPhones, but the stock moves. The initial sell-off and then the rally yesterday, what do you think happened? I mean, it's kind of a big reversal for such a big company that's, everybody's looking at, everybody has the analyst note. Why the sell-off the first day in your mind? Was it possibly algorithmic trading, or as Cramer might say, unconventional stupidity? And then what did people see the next day all of a sudden that led to the big rally?
I mean, the reality is that it was up over 7% in one day, but barely 14% in a year, right? So you really kind of have to zoom out to look at this chart. The reality is that they've had this insane run over the last 5 years, and now they've settled into a smaller range. I think people sold like kind of that solid, not life-changing news of Apple intelligence. It's basically what we expected, I think, in terms of, yep, Apple does AI, and it's not going to change anything massively about the devices. And then I think people bought the dip on that. And, I also think you can't overlook the OpenAI news. That was news, I think, that drew a pretty clear line in the sand that Apple is throwing in with OpenAI. They are not going to be, using their rival Google's Gemini AI. And so I think that also sent a message to the market, especially since Sam Altman, the CEO at OpenAI, is rumored to be, building a device company with an Apple alum, Jony Ive, who is a big part of the iPhone. And so I think it made it clear to the market once they had time to digest that news that, hey, maybe OpenAI isn't the threat that we thought it could be on the device and AI front. And there was a huge bump, I think, because of that in part.
I want to keep pulling on this OpenAI thread. So let's talk about Apple's partnership with OpenAI. New developments with one of its, sharpest critics. We're talking about Elon Musk, of course. He's now withdrawing his lawsuit against the company and two of its co-founders, including Sam Altman. The move coming the same day that Musk called Apple's deal with Altman, quote unquote, creepy spyware. He also threatened to ban all Apple devices loaded with the software from all of his companies. What do you make of this? The fact that he withdrew the lawsuit? I know OpenAI put out some stuff on their website that may have led to this, but just generally your take.
I mean, who knows why Elon does anything? He must have to keep sort of a leaderboard in his house of everybody he's suing and not suing at a given time. The reality is that, he's reactive. We know that he doesn't like Sam. There's a lawsuit there. We know that he's trying to push Grok, his AI, and he's trying to push XAI and push all of these different things. And so by him saying, hey, I don't like that OpenAI is getting this contract, that might be a message to the wider market that, hey, don't tie up exclusively with OpenAI until my company's ready, or I'm going to throw a fit. The problem for Elon is he throws a lot of fits. And I think over time, like a naughty toddler, you just learn to tune it out. So I don't know if anybody's really going to care about this. I don't know if it's realistic to say to thousands and thousands of employees across X and Tesla and SpaceX and all these other companies, you can't have an iPhone anymore, even your own personal device, presumably, to bring into the office. I think he's taking some notes from CPP on that and their actions towards Apple, but it doesn't work.